Everyone, it is 20. Oh boy. It is August 8th, 2018. It is 9:56 a.m. and we're about to get into a new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. And by new, I mean, well, first, technically. I used to think, well, like when it was first announced, I'm like, this is way too early. Like, we just had E3, and they did like this whole big segment for their E3 bit on Smash. So I'm like, why are we doing it again now? But then you kind of have to think about that. This is, I think, the shortest announcement to release schedule for a Smash game of all time. It was announced back in March, I want to say. And that makes it 9 months, I think, is all between announcement and release since it's coming out in December. So, like, they're basically compressing that release schedule for Smash U or Smash Wii U and 3DS from how they advertised that game down from like the year or whatever that it was going to take to this. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. I have no idea what to expect. Like, I don't really do predictions much because I'm always wrong. All it says right here is new game information delivered by Sakurai. I had a feeling that probably the most correct thing is the theory, not the theory, but the prediction that other people had about how they spent so much time on the stages and characters and all that stuff at E3, that this will be about the modes. That's my guess. Which isn't really my guess, it's everyone's guess. But that's cool. I'm down for it. I want to know more about whatever this game has to show off. Totally on board. I originally wanted to do a reaction with a group, because there's a group chat on the Discord that I'm on, but I couldn't figure out in my head how to, basically. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I couldn't figure out how to capture my audio and the audio, and just nothing really made much sense to me. But that's okay. It doesn't need to. Besides, I can, like, as soon as it wraps up, I'm gonna go join them and talk to everyone on Discord. Because I'm sure that whatever's announced, we'll have plenty to talk about and geek over until Smash finally releases at the end of the year. It's only 4 months away. We can make it. We've survived worse. Remember how long Brawl took? It begins. Here we are. A castle. Are we going right into showing off a new character? Seriously? We are? Are you serious? Oh no, I think I know who this is. Is it? Oh my gosh. Luigi, how do you find yourself in these kinds of places? It's totally someone from Castlevania, isn't it? That's my current guess. Oh, wow. Jeez. Luigi's Mansion has reached new levels of vile. Yep, it is indeed Simon Belmont. Oh my gosh. That is really cool. That is really rad. Oh gosh, that trailer was intense. Poor Luigi. Oh, and he gets us on stage, right. Gosh, that is so awesome. And, Lucifer himself. That's all really freaking cool.
don't belong in this world, monster!
Oh wow, Richter too? So is this a is this an alt outfit situation or a Echo Fighter situation? Regardless of what it is, that's pretty damn awesome. That is pretty dang cool. Not gonna lie. I am thoroughly into. Oh. That's so great, poor Luigi. Oh my gosh.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai.
What's
from
up,
Sora
Sakurai?
Limited. This is a follow-up to our recent announcements about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Very recent,
Without
yo.
further ado, the legendary vampire hunter from the Castlevania series, Simon Belmont, is finally joining the roster.
That was something
He's
people
been given
wanted.
a bit of a makeover. His signature item is, of course, his holy whip, the far-flinging vampire killer.
I like how he walks just like his
It leaves
animation
you
in the
open
old
to
games.
attack, and it's a bit
pretty
slow,
funny.
But I think its average reach during normal attacks is longer than any other fighters. He can move the whip freely.
Oh, poor
His
Pichu.
special attacks are very recognizable. The axe, cross, holy water, and uppercut.
That's really
While
rad.
they may seem simple, they are very powerful.
I haven't been super. I'm not a super
And his final
Castlevania dude,
smash
but
is called Grand Cross.
I did play some back in the day, and I sucked at them so hard. But I did enjoy them as well.
Simon's stage is none other than Dracula's castle. It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
But it looks so cool.
When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear.
Oh, ha.
In this
Perfect.
stage, bosses from across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula's castle feel true to the world from whence they came.
That's a really lively stage.
And when speaking of Castlevania, you can't forget to mention the music.
What
For
the
this stage,
hell?
we will incorporate 34 music tracks,
What?
including new and classic tunes. The Castlevania series is very popular among our music team, and they were excited to work on these arrangements.
That is ridiculously
Once in a
cool.
blue moon, Simon's immortal rival will appear.
Dracula. I said
Dracula.
Lucifer. I made the
Reborn
mistake.
every 100 years,
I mean,
he is
same thing.
eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan.
Gosh, that is so cool.
Under what conditions will he appear? Time will tell. Now, for a brand new assist trophy. Alucard, son of Dracula, will lend his steel in battle. He wields the Chrysogram, transforms into a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form. He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's susceptible to attack and KO as well. Nevertheless, he'll prove to be quite challenging.
This should be a
We have one more fighter for you.
what's it
The
called?
vampire hunter who starred in classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont, joins the battle.
There should be like an event match against all the
Richter
assist
is an echo
trophies.
fighter based on Simon. Though his strength is the same, his look, voice, and animations all set him apart. Besides, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Simon can perform moves derived from Richter in his original games, so it's hard to say who's really echoing who. I think you'll enjoy them both.
Farewell.
That's so cool.
I'd like to introduce two more Echo Fighters from completely different series.
Are you
while we're on the
serious?
topic. Please take a look.
I was not expecting this many Echo Fighters. Like, what the hell? Oh, are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me?
Not bad.
He's an Echo Fighter of Ike. Right? It looked like he had Aether. Bowser just... Oh my gosh. Is it because he's part dragon? Gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind. When people said, oh, there's no way Sakurai would introduce the concept of Echo Fighters and then introduce, like, only one. I'm like, I think you're reading way too much into it. I think Echo Fighter, I think he just wanted a word for it because he got personally sick of the word clone, like I did. I hate people using the word clone on everything they don't like. But no, apparently he was actually gonna go all in on this shit. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Chrom and Dark Samus join the battle. You may have seen this coming.
No.
Both fighters have been highly requested.
Oh, he's on Roy.
They're
Is
each
he?
slightly different than the fighters they're based on.
No.
So pick whoever you
He
enjoy
is?
most.
Okay, that makes more sense.
As you can see, depending on your settings, you can either display all Echo Fighters separately on the Fighter Select screen or stack them with the fighters they're based on. When stacked, you can switch between them with the press of a button.
Oh, I see.
This time, we plan to reveal the design of every fighter before the game launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay tuned.
A few more what?
For stages, we're mainly including returning favorites.
Mainly? You've
Allow
included
me
like
to
everything.
introduce some of the stages we haven't shown before.
It's ridiculous the amount of stages that are in this game. One of the Pokemon Stadiums, I can't tell which one that... Oh, okay, thank you. The original one. 1 and 2 look a lot of the same. Garden of Hope. Gosh, I am just mind blown. Like, I'm not gonna do another Fire Emblem thing here. I've had enough of that. I had a whole episode yesterday. But... it could have been literally anyone else. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this level. I forgot this was a thing. I think it was only in Melee. Oh, cool. I love the Unova Pokemon League. It was only on the 3DS, but it was so good. And of course, people love Magikarp. Frickin'... Oh, wow. That tree walk around is new. Gamer's a lot of fun. Oh, shit. That's Final Destination? You're just gonna show it off like that? Wow, that looks really rad. New Donk City Hall. Nice, nice, nice. That is so... Oh, hey! Gosh, that is awesome.
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the look of the stages.
Hey, there's the
rebalancing
Fountain of
them
Dreams,
as
now
well.
people can stop yelling. Gosh, people are so obsessed with that
said,
stage.
for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we prioritized nostalgia, intentionally keeping the classic look. The
Yeah,
stage
really
total is
retro.
turning out
That's really rad,
pretty
though.
Impressive. Let's compare it to the totals in previous games.
Yes, please, I'm very curious.
Now the total number of stages is, voila, 103. We must be crazy. If we exclude Battlefield, Final Destination, and Big Battlefield, we'd have exactly 100. But take a look at the stage select screen.
Holy
Every stage can also be
fucking
transformed into both
shit.
Battlefield and Omega forms, so the total number of stages is actually more than 300. All of these stages
Why the
can be
fuck?
played in 8-player battles. And
Wait,
they're
what?
all available from the beginning.
They can all do 8-player battles too?
Additionally, you have the option to turn off stage hazards. When you're looking for a change of pace and don't want to be interrupted by hazards,
Oh yeah,
select
right,
this
so people
option
can
for a
stop
less
complaining.
chaotic experience.
Okay, cool. whatever.
Also, the order of the stages matches the order in which they were introduced in the series, just like the fighters.
Just like the fighters. That's really cool too.
Regarding stages, we have a little surprise. Please take a look.
I'm very curious. Oh. Nice. I did enjoy this stage back in the...
Check that out. While playing, the stage can transform around you.
What?
But first, you must select the stage morph option. Then, you can pick 2 stages on the stage select menu.
Yeah, making use of that
Feel free to
100
choose
plus
any stages
stages.
you like and have fun.
That is really cool. Oh, hey, F-Zero. Nice. That is so cool. I love that.
For the player who wants it all, My Music lets you select specific tracks for each stage, and this feature is making a return. Until now, each stage had its own set of music tracks. But this time, the tracks are organized by series instead. For example, as long as you're playing on a stage based on the Legend of Zelda series, you can pick any of the tracks included from that series.
Oh, I see.
Now for the total number of music tracks from stages. This is also ultimate.
Oh, man. What?
Oh, wow, more than 800 tracks. And if we count other types of music, like menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 900 compositions. If you played them all in a row, without looping or stopping, there's more than 28 hours worth of music.
Jeez. That is
These game
insane.
franchises are a big part of video game history.
I do like
and
that
the result
ability
is a
that
massive
all the
library
stages share
of
the same
memorable
pool
music.
depending on where
All
they're
of
from.
this
That's
packed into
oh,
one
Dreamland.
game.
Yes, I
This
love that
in
stage.
itself is extraordinary. Of course, there's a sound test menu as well.
Oh my gosh,
For your
look at
browsing
that.
pleasure, we've sorted all of the tracks by game series. It's like having an album for each series.
Indeed, that's so cool.
If a track has no corresponding fighter or stage, or if it's from one title rather than a series, it can be found in the Other section.
Other. That's where you're relegated
You
to
can
for now
create
and
your own
forever.
playlists too. Sort them in any order you like, anytime, as much as you want.
Good old headphones. That is so absurd.
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off. It's kinda like using your Nintendo Switch as a music player.
Enjoy the hundreds and
A
hundreds
huge
of
variety
tunes whenever you
music
want.
has been collected for the game, and you can sample some of these tracks on the official website.
Indeed, I have been, and they're all really good.
We're planning to add selections basically every week, so please stay tuned.
Ah yes, rules.
Some of you may have experienced the game already, but I'd still like to show you some things about the multiplayer
I
battle
didn't.
rules. Now the first thing you will select is the rules. If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
In addition to time battle and stock battle, stamina battle is now treated as one of the standard Smash modes. There's a different feeling of intensity in these battles.
Stamina's always been my favorite of the special modes, so that's really cool.
This time, stage selection comes before fighter selection. This way, you can pick a fighter based on how well suited they are for the stage. Or let the last battle's loser pick the next stage to even the odds.
Sudden death.
In sudden death, you not only start with 300% damage, but the camera will steadily zoom in. This creates a nice sense of urgency.
And the blast zone gets closer. That's scary.
Chargeable final smashes are now a selectable option. During a match, your final smash meter will fill, and then, once it's maxed out, you can use a weaker final smash. When you apply this option to a match, things can get really flashy. If you're up for a party, please try it out.
Huh.
By the way, no two final smashes will happen simultaneously.
That's an interesting addition. I like the scramble
are
for the
other
smash
additions to the
ball.
battle
It's always
modes, too.
it's always fun to do that. And it's murder.
We've added in Squad Strike. It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 elimination style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive fighters in one battle, but it might be fun for multiple players to take turns as well.
Yes. People wanted that
We're
ever
also
since
including tourney mode.
Smash
Choose
Wii
the
U
number of
Smash
players
Tour,
and CPU
because that's how it's
participants,
played.
and the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket. Up to 32 players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
I've never used tournaments. I've never gotten a chance.
We're
Smashdown.
adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available to use in the next battle, so each player must select a different fighter.
Ah,
It definitely pays off to be skilled with multiple fighters.
That's
You
really
can
cool,
also
actually.
strategically pick a fighter your opponent is good with before they can.
and that's pretty rad. I like
The
those new
training
modes.
mode will feature an exclusive stage. We've displayed a grid so it's easy to measure distance and more.
Oh, huh, that's
You
nice.
can also display launch distance.
Oh, that's cool.
The red line predicts your trajectory at 0% damage, and the blue line is for 100% damage. The fighter's weight is factored in at the moment of impact.
Wow.
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in the form of classic mode.
I always did
Each
like
fighter
classic mode.
has a set series of stages and opponents they will face. Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist trophies.
Yay! New friends or enemies. I love that item. It's so dumb. I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Oh, the Killing Edge. Nice. A Fire Emblem item. That's so cool. Hasn't the banana gun been something before? Oh, that's not cool. Oh, I like this music too. Really rad. Oh, jeez. No, why would you do this to me? That's the worst. You stupid dog. Okay, that's... Man, those are some really interesting and in-depth items. Falcon, don't do it. It's so tall. Can you not get through him? Great. What a jerk. As if we didn't have to deal with teleportation being an issue when trying to catch one. Of course, the Sun Moon legendaries, you can't go on without them. Oh hey, Mimikyu! It just straight up killed Fox. Wow. Oh jeez. Aw, it's just, aw, yay! They're both here, that's so cute. What the?
Back to base.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's good music. I always love that theme. Zero's so cool. Now go, Knuckles, go! Oh, yeah, Claptrap. I always love those things. Mario's face! Ah yes, cooking returns. We're all food now. Hey, Gray Fox is back! Oh, Shovel Knight! Yay! I love Shovel Knight! Are you fucking kidding me?
All of them can be considered special guests, and another powerful one has just arrived.
Who else can possibly be a surprising assist trophy? What is this stage? I think this here. Monster Hunter.
From the Monster Hunter series, Rathalos swoops in.
Of course. Oh gosh.
He appears as a boss, but he can also show up as an assist trophy.
Oh,
Actually,
he's so
the
big.
first character to appear as both.
He's so big. Of course, Monster Hunter had to have some fun in here.
Before we go, I'd like us to take a quick look at the main menu.
Yes, show me how this madness looks. Oh wow, that's really cool.
As you can see, there's a mysterious mode here, but we can't talk about that just yet.
What?
Also, there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed at any time by pressing the ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well. That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting all of their energy into finishing the game, so please be patient until launch day. Thank you so much for watching.
What are you doing, Sakurai? That was 24 minutes of insanity. Is this a new character or is this something else? Are they doing King K now? Is that what they're doing or what? I love this too. They are. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, that's the appropriate reaction. Oh man, I love Donkey Kong. I mean, what else can you say? It's like I said, I think I said this before, this is the ultimate game. They're gonna put every fucking thing they could possibly think of in this one. Why stop while you're ahead, right? Are you kidding? That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that I was not expecting. There's Simon. There's Richter. There's Chrom. Dark Samus. King K. Wow. Wowie wowie. Oh my gosh. What else can I say after that? Like, holy heck. That was good. I was not expecting that level of insanity. I mean, it was pretty short, but I think actually what they showed off at E3 was also about the same length. I think, right? Like 20 something minutes or other. Wow. Yeah, so we got Castlevania, we got King K, we got a bunch of Echo Fighters. Which, like I said during the direct, I was not expecting Echo Fighters to be any sort of anything of note. To be honest, I just thought, like, I know people keep saying every time people were talking about like what's the word predictions, they were always like, oh man, I'm predicting like 2 new fighters and like 10 Echo Fighters and stuff like that. I was like 5, 7, whatever, and I'm like, you guys are just, you're getting way too into the whole Echo Fighter thing. It's not going to be a thing. Like, it isn't. And then it is, and I'm just really surprised by it, to be completely honest. I really wasn't expecting it to be at that level. Like, for Richter, that was like, okay, that makes sense. But then Chrom and Dark Samus out of nowhere is like, what the fuck, man? Who in the world saw that coming, right? Yeah, yeah. A lot of my friends saying, wow. Of course they are. That's all I can say right now. Jeez, that was good. So, like, I like all the stuff they showed off. The new modes and everything, really cool. Like, I just like as they have that squad battle mode that people really wanted after Smash Tour. Because that was something that happens in Smash Tour. Because in Smash Tour, you gather fighters, and then when the Smash Tour ends, you have a fight where you control multiple fighters against multiple fighters. And people like that idea of controlling a character, then dying and switching to a new character. And so that's there. The mode that takes away the fighters from the screen, I really like that. I really like that one too. That's pretty cool. And what else was there? Yeah, the stage hazard switch and the chargeable final smash just doesn't really, whatever. Now, clearly those items were put in there, those things were put in there for a certain subset of people that I don't subscribe to. But it's there. Which I guess is the ultimate thing. They just keep putting things in there. And I'm totally down with that. Like, I don't mind at all. Like, just give me more things. Give me more things. So far that means that for Ultimate, we've had 3 newcomers. Inkling, Ridley, 4. Inkling, Ridley, Simon, and King K. And then for Echoes, we had Daisy, Dark Samus, and Chrom, right? And Richter. Right? That's all, right? So we got 4 Echoes and 4 new fighters. The highest point for me when it comes to predictions is always 5. Well, not always, but it's 5 new characters. That was my limit. As high as I was willing to go. At this rate, I don't know. I don't know if they have only 5 left. Only 1 left, but that's my guess. Everyone has their own guess. My guess is 5. As for Echo Fighters, at this point, I'm not even going to bother trying to guess, because my guess was originally Daisy's everything. Or Daisy and 1 more, not Daisy and 3 more. So I was totally off on that, so I'm not even going to bother with guessing on that one. But for newcomers, I still think maybe at least 1 more. And of course, the only character that I really want anymore is a new Xenoblade rep. That's really it. Or Tetris block, which I don't think is ever going to happen. But at the very least, they should do a Tetris stage, because I would love that. It's just Tetris. I'm not a gigantic Tetris fan, but I think that'd be funny. So, damn. And King K's Final Smash was absurdly cool. With him using the Donkey Kong 64 tower to destroy DK Isle. Like, and the moon? That is a crazy assist trophy. That is a crazy assist trophy. Gosh, I am out of things to say. All I know is I'm just going to keep saying that was cool, that was awesome, because it was. There was just so much. Rather, and of course, leave it to everybody to start speculating on the mystery mode. I want to say that's a story mode, but I don't know. Like, the main thing that keeps me from thinking there's any sort of story mode in this game is because the development time is so short. And because, like, historically, Brawl's development time took forever because they were implementing the story mode, the Subspace Emissary. So as much as I would like a new story mode, I just don't see how they could get it done in such a little amount of time. You know, like I said, we got 4 months left. and I don't think video games are developed up until release date, because they need to get published and copied and put on discs or however that works, whatever the word for that is, and then sent out to places, So like, I think the term is going gold when development is completely finished and they're starting to manufacture discs, right? And with the game on them. And so there's no way they can do that like the day before release. So they probably have less than 4 months. So I don't know. Like in my head, the only way I could see it being implemented is if the game releases without it and then it's added in later as a free update. For like a story mode on the Subspace Emissaries level. Or they could do adventure mode like Melee. Which, I mean, a lot of people go nuts over Melee's adventure mode, but it didn't really do anything much. It was just kind of really simple, bare bones. There were some cool things about it, like being able to unlock the fight against Luigi, and of course Giga Bowser at the end was pretty cool. But like the worlds that you visited in that game were just really generic representations of the source worlds. So if they do something like the Melee adventure mode, I would like the levels that you platform through to be more actually representative of Nintendo games that they would be then based on, instead of being very, very generic-y. Like the Zelda one was just like a generic maybe temple looking thing with a Triforce in it. That's mainly my gripe with it. But I think an adventure mode would be more realistic than a story mode, as much as I would prefer a story mode to an adventure mode. But who knows? The icon was green. So take with that what you will. My other guess was event mode, but I think event mode falls under games and more. So there's that. Yeah. I mean, it's also interesting they haven't shown off the team yet. Are we doing the Fighting Me team again, or are we getting something new? Or are they just going to do the ultimate thing and put all the fighting teams in there? I'd love to see the Fighting Polygon team again. Love those guys. Although, given that the fighting teams are all different stature-wise, that would mean that each variation of the fighting team that you take on would have to count as a different score. Like for your file, which, oh boy. Smash U already had way many variants of scores for all their challenges. So that's going to be crazy. But it is the ultimate game indeed, and that was hype as heck. So I'm going to watch it all again because it was awesome. I hope everyone had something that they enjoyed out of that, because a lot of it was really good. And I'm going to go back to hoping that maybe Rex sneaks in there somehow between now and release. I won't be I will be a little disappointed if he does, but I won't be like mad. I'll just be, oh. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Like I keep saying, we got 4 months left, so let's do this, everybody. Bring on Smash Ultimate. So yeah, until next time, everyone. Hasta.